So just want to talk on, like, how do you come up with the conversations with Captain? Like, do you write or do you go studio and just freestyle it? You know what I'm saying?
Nah, so obviously the conversation that I released already is Conversation with God.
Okay.
And that one there, I obviously wrote it down. It's just like, for me, it's just like for my mornings, like how again, like I affirm to God, like what I say, what I'm thankful for, like just basically the basic prayer that man prays every morning. Innit? Man try blow, do a little singing thing. But this Stormzy guy is inspiring, man. And I'm just following him. But that was basically it. And obviously, with the conversations that are coming up, like it's a volume 1, innit?
Okay.
I'm not gonna say what it's called at the moment, but there's under every like project, there's a specific like, do you know what I mean? Sub, like there's a title in it. And obviously, with this specific title, it's gonna obviously narrate the different types of conversations that I'm having, sort of thing. So yeah, like again, with like it's coming out very soon. Like by the end of the year, like man's trying to let that rip. Like I'm not trying to. Like it was literally meant to come out in April. Like I was meant to have a launch party and whatnot, but you know what happened, man. Like, do you know what I mean? But again, like just timing and just kind of allowing people to understand what I'm doing, because again, it's never been, I've never seen it been done before, but I feel like it's something that suits me.
Yeah, suits you.
And it's something that I can
do.
It's got longevity as well, bruv. Do you know what I mean?
I feel you.
I want to be able to touch in topics that, do you know what I mean?
I feel you, bro. And what do you call it? Just want to talk on the makings of what you do in it. So, you released a mini series, Caught in the Snack, and also let's go into the football moments. Like, how does that, how much time and effort goes into that? Because when I came to do the what was it again? The Akinfenwa thing, it shocked me the way it was just mad, the way you had to do a lot of things. Like I thought it was like a quick, you shoot this, shoot that, boom. You know what I'm saying? So how much like do you have to think of it? Do you have to like go over, like, you know what I'm saying? So how does it go?
So like, let me just touch on football moments. So football moments first is like, obviously we've got the month to kind of get the moments, innit?
Okay, wait. First pause unit, like, how do you even think of doing the moments thing?
The moments,
you know what I'm saying? Because that came out of nowhere.
Yeah, mad. I thought that I'm gonna explain it briefly, but we've got like a little documentary coming out. It's gonna explain everything.
Okay.
More time, it was just like, fam, Gabe was playing in the garden.
Yeah.
Man's looked out my window. Gabe was gone out early, so man's just looked out my window and he's basically kicking a ball against the trampoline. But the way the trampoline's facing is facing the other way. So like, I've just gone downstairs with, I called one of my other brothers, and we've basically turned the trampoline around just to make it a goal.
A goal,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ben's come out and Ben's like dead in it. Like, Ben, I love you in it, but he knows he's dead at ball. But he's come and done some Henri thing, like, and just kicked it against the fence. And I'm like, bro, hey Ben, put some Henri music behind that. Put the commentary behind that. And then he hasn't done it, so man's just take it upon myself. I've got the camera and I've recorded me do some bad boy shot with Gabriel and goal. And like man's just recorded it and I put it out there. And I liked it. Like it gassed me because I know I'm not that hard at football. It just made me feel hard. It made me feel hard. So once that's been done, like people are warming to it. And then man's done like just my best, like we just started thinking about good moments, like Adebayor, man, just and then it just started like
from there,
just started going. But I'll be honest with you, bro, like, and this is from my heart, like, bruv, this is just one of the few things, that we just do in our yard. Like it's not deep, basically. Bruv, like, it's just like based on the public's eyes. This is the best way for me to describe it. This is one of the things that we just picked up and ran with. Because we saw bruv, we saw 1 million views.
Literally,
like, what?
Literally, bro.
Yeah, but
it must have been mad though, because I'm guessing that when you put out there, like, you didn't think it would get 1 million views.
Bro, I can't lie. I knew it was gonna do, cause remember, we're in lockdown. There's no football. So at the end of the day, I understand that there's a pocket in it.
Yeah, man, am I itching?
And the man am I scratching, blood. Do you know what I mean? And I remember I started captioning. I was like, bruv, we miss football. That's what I'm trying to scream. Do you know what I mean? So I knew there was always a pocket, but I can't lie. The views and that.
Crazy,
nah, man,
crazy,
that was loud.
Crazy,
I can't lie. That was loud still.
Crazy still. And even so when you first started doing the moments thing, like, how did you start filming? Like, how did you? Because when I came to do the Akinfenwa thing, like, it was just mad the way you had to do from that angle, bruv. Then that angle, then that angle. So how did that? So like when you're doing, I think you done Adebayor thing. What do you call it? What else do you do? You done
Adebayor, what?
We done Ronaldinho thing.
Ronaldinho,
So like, did you have to film for the whole day and try to put things together, or was it a thing? And even the props as well.
Blood.
Crazy.
It's I can't lie, it's a long process, but at the start, it was just a tripod thing. So just like, we just have the camera on the tripod and we'll be doing it.
Yeah.
And as we started deepening that, people are clocking on, we're like, bruv, okay, we need to up the smoke.
Yeah.
Every single time, the smoke needs to get up. So we started getting a handheld, man got a little gimbal. So we're starting, like, we're just doing all these, we're just basically trying to, because we come from a film background, innit?
Yeah, film background.
Do you know what I mean? So we're just trying to replicate good content, but we're also trying to, even though it's low budget, we're just still trying to add that element of film inside it. So now, like, with the Akin Fembo thing, all of that is just like, we're just trying to make it continuous, innit? Like, if man's walking, we want to get my man walking from 4 different angles. So in post production, we've got 4 different angles to play with. Do you know what I mean? Like, so that with that, it's like, when you actually come to the shoots, bruv,
it's mad.
It's long, and obviously, like, through lockdown, we clocked that we work better in little pockets. Like, we can't do everything in one day. Bruv, man will just be like,
buzz,
one man will go inside, one man will be outside screaming like, where's this? Like, do you know what I mean? So more time, it's just like, we select like a week, and then we do like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Like, we'll be in the garden for an hour, bang out one moment, bang out another, bang out another, and then just edit along the way.
Feel you still. But yeah, man, like, literally, like, when I came, like, and plus I was even like surprised by the way, like, you are proper directing, saying, bro, do that, then do that. It was just mad to see the way that this wasn't just a thing. Like, it was actually something that you put time and effort into. So I'm saying, so that was good to see still. Yeah, man. It was good to see.
And just giving everyone a piece of advice. Like, when people come up with these creative ideas, like, bruv, it's so key to write these things down. Like, bruv, man we had a shot list on a day. We're going through the shots. Like, this is not on a whim, bruv. Again, this is something that needs to happen on the back end. Like, when you're trying to even starting something as small as a podcast, like, have your what, why, how. Do you know what I mean?
It's true, man. So you know, like, why you're doing it. So when you want to give up, you just can go back and just look at that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Away, man.
It's true still, man. But yeah, man. And also, that I feel like I haven't seen too much of it apart from the Tedeku Hub thing. But obviously, man, seen that you do a bit of acting as well.
Yeah.
So what's that like? What's that about?
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
You see, acting, it's a hobby, man.
Okay.
Like, it's I love it.
Okay.
I know, like, obviously for myself, and me and Ben will always be laughing at this. I know inside I'm not a 10/10 actor in it. I just love it. I like doing it. Do you know what I mean? So. Like, Street Sermon, for example, Smiler, big up Smiler 10 times. That's something that man approached Smiler. I'm like, yo, bruv, man's been messing with Smiler from young. Do you know what I mean? So man's like, fam, bruv, man likes this. Like, man wants to, like, man likes getting in these positions. So yeah, bruv, let me jump in, sort of thing. And then obviously we just done what we had to do. And then man jumped in. And then bruv, it's just something that man, like, I just like to do it. Do you know what I mean? And obviously with Tedeku Hub, like, the goal, like, in regards to, like, the film side of things, we want to be able to create a platform for, like, real, like, proper actors, like, crafty, like, not like personalities, like, crafty, like, to really bring the emotion for the characters or whatnot. Even if they're gonna be comedic skits, you know what I mean? So I know I'm not going to be playing acting roles for long. Like, I'm waiting for the G's to come through, the crafty actors. But again, whilst I'm here, I'm enjoying it. Do you know what I mean? So,
feel you
man, it's just something I like to do, man.
And also, just that even reminded me, I remember MB Bants. Man, seeing that you lot done a series or something like that with him. So what was that about?
So essentially that was a collab. That we're working on.
Okay.
Nothing's been done yet.
Okay.
At this present time. Obviously, a lot of things has gone on since then, but again, like, bruv, man messes with MB Banks. Bruv, more than anything, bruv, that guy works. He's a workhorse.
Workaholic.
Hey, MB Banks is in the same tracky, bruv. His story's so inspirational, bruv, he's a grinder, man.
He is.
You know what I mean?
So you can't talk these names.
Do you get me? Like, more time, that's what man's attracted to. Man's attracted to people who like working. And, bruv, I know, like, and bruv, I don't know if I'll get ridiculed for this, but I say this a lot. Like, man's on supporting black businesses, isn't it? Like, man's on that. But man gravitates to quality. Or like, even if it's not consistent, like, show me that you want to work.
Show me you want it.
You know what I mean? Like, bruv, I'll be honest with you. There's been so many people who have been like, like, man wants to get you on this. But man can't see any evidence of them. Like, do you know what I mean? And for me, I remember being in that position back then, when man was starting something called Football Voices, like something.
I remember that.
I remember that.
Yeah.
We can touch on that if you back in it like 3 years ago.
I think you man spoke on it at youth camp. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
Grabbed the mic. We're like, yo, guys, man, we need help.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
yeah.
I remember being in that position, and I remember people just like. That's when I started getting thick skin and started understanding that not everyone's gonna support you back then. Even when man don't support me now, man, that's like I get it. Yeah. I know why you don't. If it's not quality, I get why you don't want to support the team. Do you know what I mean? I get it. Yeah. But that should just give you motivation to be like, yo, time to step. Like, let me show these guys in the future that man's
and even talk on that the Football Voice thing. Cause I remember that clearly. So I don't know why, but I'm like clearly. I think you lot were saying, can you follow our page and that? And obviously, I think I followed the Twitter page, innit? Then I think you man just went extinct. Bruv, you know what I'm saying? So what happened? Like at first, just explain what it wasn't and that. So you know what I'm saying?
Basically, Football Voices, we started a venture. That's the venture I started off when I left university.
So you left uni that summer?
Yeah, I left. Yeah, that was the summer I left uni. Okay. So imagine even youth camp, man's telling why I'm leaving. But people are looking at me like, bruv, you dumb. Mad. Yeah, so Football Voices was basically a platform for fans to basically share their views and opinions. These times, obviously it's just profound now. You see it everywhere. That's what man are doing now. But back then, there was a pocket, there was a space, there was a market for this to happen, especially as young black people. You didn't really get a lot of young. It was just like the you know what I mean? So these times that we've started it, like even now I kick myself and I'm like, bruv, if you were consistent, we would have been gone. I promise you. Like, we would have been gone.
You would have been.
Do you know what I mean? But at the time, I basically understood, that man don't love football as much as I say I do.
Okay.
Man don't love it as much as I say I do, bro. And again, where man was like at the pillar of the triangle, for the whole team and stuff. Yeah. 1 week will be on, then the next week we'll be gone. Yeah. Why are we gone, fam?
Yeah.
Childish. So man, it just got to a point where I started a new role, one direct marketing thing. Intense, blood, 14 hours a day. Okay. So when I started that, I had zero time for Football Voices. But the reason why I chose that is because it was gonna gear me up, like in regards to self-development. So when I do start my business,
you're gonna be up for it.
I'm serious. I'm on it. Do you know what I mean? So, but nah, bruv, I can't lie. Football Voices, bruv, we've got so much, bruv. It will be televised because, bruv, there's lessons in that. That's prepping us like that. Prepped us for now, bruv. Promise, bruv. That.
Quickly speak on what the concept was like.
Well, So Football Voices was like, we had a few different concepts. So the first concept, the main one was like voice off, innit? So you know, like these boxes, they do have gloves are off. So on the like the Thursday of the game or something like that, we'll basically get like a round table, black background, lights, and we're basically two supporters just going at it. Do you know what I mean? And these times, man, will be unleashing a couple cusses and stuff. So obviously it's entertainment, innit? And bruv, it was, I loved it. Yeah. I loved it, man. I can't lie. But then it just got me to understand that, does man love football? Does man love just creating? Like, because I can't lie, bruv. Like, when Chip says, it's gonna sound so, like, arrogant, but bruv, this is real, like, with all humility. You know when Chip says he can't run out of bars, I promise you that's how the man them feel at home. We can't run out. When it comes to the creativity, man can't run out. So, like when people are telling me, bruv, why do I do Football Voices? I'm like, bruv, hey, it's calm, because we got a bank, bank in there, like, do you know what I mean?
Man,
like, God's blessed us with creativity.
Yeah, man, you got a creative store, because the Football Moments thing, that's crazy. Like the way you're able to even think of, cool, like run like that, and even it's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Honestly,
and even the thing is, the props that you, I think there was someone scored a goal, and obviously I think. Like you man used like a mat or something, and that's mad, bro. Because it was the same. I think it was Bruno Fernandes. His goal against Brighton or something. It was crazy.
We used like a mat to like drag him across the floor.
Crazy, bro. Crazy, man. Literally, man. But yeah, man. Just wanna talk on obviously the Football Moments thing. Like you lot got a lot of recognition from news outlets, innit? I think I saw 443 Sports. I saw a couple footballers themselves, even, do you know what I'm saying? I think Robin Van Persie. Do you know what I'm saying? So how that how that even feel for you lot? Because that must have been crazy. Like man that you're watching from young, or do you know what I'm saying?
Bro, but like when it happened, bro, I remember it was funny. The Van Persie thing was funny. like imagine, so we're watching it because this is the World Cup. The World Cup one's done the best in numbers. So imagine it, man's phone's just blasting off, like we're all together for like I'd say about the first hour.
Okay.
And then we've all just gone to our rooms now. It's like, bruv, okay, it's doing well. Okay, let's go to our rooms.
Yeah.
Man's just see Van Persie. Man's come out of my room and I've just like, you know how the commentator's like, Van Persie. I've just shouted that. All the men don't come out the room. Like, it was mad. Like it was just it was a warming moment because Van Persie as well, bruv. He describes that what gives man joy is like when people like they clock the small bits.
Yeah.
So when my man's talking about this, like the bits that had him in stitches, man's looking at it and I'm like, it's my guy, it's mad. You don't even know you're my guy, but you're my guy, blood, honestly.
Yeah, man.
And then down to Akinfenwa, bruv, who's like he just showed mad love as well, bruv. Like
he even invited you man to Pepsi.
Bruv, it's mad. Like he didn't invite us to. It's mad how that happened.
Okay,
you know?
So go on,
bro. He didn't
talk on that.
Yeah, he didn't invite us to Pepsi, bruv. It was one of them ones where there was an events group called Celador,
Okay.
Great guys, man. Love them to bits, bruv. Like, you know when you haven't even met someone for long.
And they just on it,
the energy's
just crazy,
bruv, you just know it's organic.
Yeah, bro.
Met them, they've invited us down to an event. Yeah, they didn't even know the roster like that.
Okay.
So, bruv, the way everything's happened is just mad.
Yeah.
So we don't know. Akinfenwa probably didn't even know he was coming till like a couple days before.
Okay.
And then we've got there. And we're like, bruv, we're hearing, you know, Akinfenwa's got a distinctive, we're hearing the voice, and I'm like, bruv, I've even snapped it. I'm like, bruv, never this could be Akinfenwa, like the hosting, never. My man's hosting the event. We're thinking, oh Lord,
unreal,
this is mad.
Unreal.
So yeah, we've just gone to the event, we've backed him, bruv, shared that natural energy, bruv, just enjoying it. Like, I can't lie, he's such a safe guy, man. Like, you know the guy you see on socials?
Yeah, that's him.
That's him. That's why we done the moment, because my man's come on the Sky Sports team.
Yeah, and told him about your story and that, bro.
What? He's letting them know.
For real, bro.
Bruv, whenever I saw it, bruv, when I see him, I just say, bruv, thank you for being so organic and real, because, bruv,
that's just made you.
That inspired us.
Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
I mean? 100.
Yeah, man. But what'd you call it? This is like a question, like obviously, and I feel like it's something that even someone like myself, or even someone who's doing a hustle, might even struggle with. Obviously, the successes of the moments, innit? You can easily been like, yeah, bro, like falling off a bit, or just just stopped a bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, how did you lot? Or was it a thing where it was natural? Like you were like, cool, we got this now, let's go, mash, bro. Or was it a thing where like, for example, Josh, like, was he, like, were there people in the group that were like a bit gassed and thought, yeah, man, like we've made it all? Was it a thing where, nah, bro, wait, this is it. Now we're here. Let's go.
For us, it was like, bro, because, and I don't want to, again, I'm trying my hardest not to seem like arrogant in it or nothing, but like, this is minor, bro. Yeah. Like, this is minor. Like, football moments, bruv, deep it. We're in our back garden.
Yeah.
It's lockdown and we're playing about.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So when we're editing up, like, obviously we're knowing that it's slapping after the first 2 or 3, but I think like after like the World Cup when we said we we're going to stop.
Okay.
Completely.
Yeah. I remember even saying we're going to stop.
We said we we're going to stop. Yeah. The man just got a call from Smiler, bruv. This guy, he's like, he comes like my older brother, bruv. He's like, no, you man can't, bruv, no way, bruv, he's basically saying, but we're like, bruv, man's come on the mindset like, bruv, we've done our thing,
don't overdo it.
I've seen so many examples of people who just
doing it too much.
It's true. Do you know what I mean?
It's true.
So many examples, bruv. So why are we gonna put ourselves in the same position?
That's
and then
that risk, though.
And then I remember Smiler's talked to me and cool. And then man's like, no cap, man's spoken to, like, man does like prayer walks in the night.
Okay.
So man's gone a little prayer walk, and I've put it before God. I'm like, God, like, what's the pattern, man?
Yeah.
Like, man can't go out. I don't even want to mention names, but I can't go out like him.
Yeah.
Can't, man.
It's
like,
true.
We know too much to go out like that. Do you know what I mean? So, what's your plan? And then what man just felt and what man got back from God was, bruv, you can't run out, man.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You can't run out. This is your gift. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So whereby, like, let's say the other EPs, like the other things haven't got as much views as the, let's say, the World Cup, do you know what I mean? Bruv, the quality's still there, the feedback's still there. Like, do you know what I mean? People are digging, like, every football moment, someone's saying, like, this is the best one. How could, like, that's
what I'm saying?
amazing, man.
Bro.
So, more time. It's a beautiful feeling, man. Honestly, and again, like this, I know this is just the beginning, and what we've got coming up is
crazy, bro. Man. But yeah, man. Just want to talk quickly on the caught in the snap. Yeah, obviously. That was hard. Yeah, like, literally, no cap. That. Like that was. It was just too short, bro.
Yeah,
just too short.
That was I think that was the main.
Yeah, bro. Like it was
criticism.
It was, and the thing is, it was so. It's hard, but it's like the concept was so subtle, but at the same time, it was complex. So I wanted to know more.
Yeah,
and then it just ended. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, how did that come about? Like, how do you even think of that?
Bro.
I think did you think that before the Moments thing?
So basically, like that's what I'm saying. Lockdown was a time where all of us brothers come together. If you've got man on Snap or you've had man on Snap for years, you just know that when everyone's in the house, like, bruv, you're getting either reality TV, you're getting jokes, all 20, you're getting your bruv, people have been telling us to start a TV dinner for time. So when we've all come back, like man's Foxton said, furlough, bruv, man's gassed. We're all in the house. So the creativity can start brewing again.
It's there.
So Ben's like, cool. So we're doing this. So we're planning. We've got the short films planned.
Okay.
Football Moments just came out the whim. It came out the whim. So the short films, it weren't part of the plan. So short films is the main thing. Obviously, we had a few creative pieces that we're just gonna do. Do you know what I mean? But so we're doing that, and then wait, I just lost my train of thought. Your question was
caught him on like
how did it come about? Cool. So Ben just literally watched The Wire through lockdown.
Okay.
Have you watched The Wire?
No, I haven't, bro.
I ain't watched it still.
Okay.
But he's watched The Wire through lockdown, and he's got this kind of like
concept.
He's got this kind of concept that's inspired him to be like this. So he's written up the script. Imagine, maddest thing. We were meant to do another film before, but it was related around Corona, brother. So it was a bit
techie,
gazy. When it started getting peaked with the Corona, we're like, we have to scrap it. So we just focused on I'm caught in a snack, and then bruv, we all dig the concept. Now it's just time to rise. How can we execute this? Bruv, it was shot on this, man.
Yeah, bro. You know what I mean? Like when I came, I was thinking, wait, is that like I think when I saw I think the guy who was shooting the thing, like, thinking, bro, like man's got a phone out, like I thought that you man were having equipment that, so it goes so like you have to just make do with what you have, literally.
100%. And for everyone, man, honestly, man, that is just an example of a no excuse thing.
Yeah, literally.
You can make something out of nothing.
Literally.
You know what I mean? And everyone's got that creative juice in them. You just got to trigger it. You know what I mean?
Literally.
So, just, bruv. Phone,
literally, man. Bro. Like I was like thinking, bro, like they've got a phone, and then I'm thinking,
blood. Nothing through this lockdown period hasn't been shot without a phone. Nothing.
Crazy.
Down to the music video that me and Ben shot. Everything is phone.
Crazy, man. But man. So making it like. Obviously, Gabriel, I know that it must have been like a bit hard, innit? I think I watched the behind the scenes, the BTS, innit? And I saw how he was flopping in that.
Bro, Gabriel, like I said, I love that boy to bits. Gabriel's the biggest flop.
Yeah, it gets long.
Gabriel was the biggest flop still because he just can't stop smiling. And I feel like, again, like we have to take a part of the blame because we don't know how to manage a child actor. But we're just telling him to think about something angry or something. We're trying to give him a little like pattern, but we don't know how to actually. We don't know expectations. So when he's laughing, we're getting vexed. Like, bruv.
Chill, You
know what I mean? So I feel like, again, it's our fault because we don't know how to manage like a child actor. Like, because I'm guessing some kids might just smile in films and that, but. He like managing him was difficult, and but again, like when he puts it on, he brings it. He does, But he loves that stuff, so man,
gotta keep it going, man. Straight. But man, what's next, bro? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you expect from Tedeku Hub,
bro?
From you,
what's next?
Like, what's next? You know what I'm saying?
Do you know what? I'm gonna say this. We haven't got it all figured out, and I feel like that's that's reality. Like we haven't got it all figured out, but. One thing that I'd say, that doesn't stop us from building like brand equity. We can still put out content and still, you know, like have a transfer of emotion with people. Do you know what I mean? And bring them on board with the journey. But bruv, like we haven't got it all figured out. The basic plan is basically just to continue to be different and release
and just
more content. Just
bro.
Dabbing into like more shorter pieces of film. Do you know what I mean? And I know you obviously said Caught in a Snack is short, but bruv, over the next 2-3 years, obviously there's a few pieces that we'll probably do individually or will be longer, but we're not really trying to go over the 5-minute mark.
Okay, fair enough, bro. I feel you. Well, what's the reason for that? Is that because you want to keep that that thing called that cliffhanger type effect, or is this thing where it's just too long to make it longer?
Not necessarily. I just feel like, for example, like if like some people make things long for no reason.
Okay.
I feel like
and you don't feel like you have a reason to make it any longer.
Whereas it's like fairly low budget at this point in time, we prefer to keep the narrative small and focus on making it the best quality as opposed to, you know, making it long and having meaty quality. Imagine watching that, man. Get me off YouTube. Do you know what I mean? I'm not on that.
I feel you still. And obviously, watching that, I remember like I'll be rolling it when I watched the thing in it, the corner snack in it. Yeah, like man saw that obviously the views wasn't as good as the moments in it.
Yeah.
For you lot, was it a thing where like, did you lot expect that, or were you lot like thinking, bro, like why couldn't it be a bit more? Do you know what I'm saying,
bro? Literally, like that's one thing like we took away from football moments. We used it as, we said to ourselves like, fam, this is great, this is amazing recognition, but at the end of the day, we want to go into short film, so we need to be able to build our own, do you know what I mean, platform. So even when we're translating people from the football moments to Caught in a Snack, we know that 100 people, like 100% people are coming over. But the people that come over, we need to provide them with good content. And you know, YouTube is its own entity. So even the subscribers, like you can get what 1 million views on Twitter, but you're not getting 1 million views on YouTube. Do you know what I mean? So, but we're all about the process at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Like you can see that we're building.
100%.
And that's what we care about.
Yeah, 100%.
Follow us on the journey.
100%, bro.
So
man. Man. Bro, thank you for coming.
Blood.
This was an honor, bro. Literally, bro.
I can't lie, bro. Like I said before, like again, man loves the black business thing.
Come on, bro.
But man rates the people who are at it every single time. Like you can't stop someone like you. Do you know what I mean?
Come on, bro.
Whatever you do, you're gonna be successful, bro, because you're determined and you're on it. And do you know what I mean? When I see you doing your thing, I'm like, bro, when you ask me, I'm like, bro, how can I say no?
Yeah, bro.
I can't.
Thank you, man.
So you keep inspiring us and keep pushing as well, man.
Bro. Literally, not stuff for nothing, man. But yeah, man. You lot, it's another episode. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you lot leave a review on Apple Podcasts.
Make sure.
Follow us on Spotify. Subscribe to the channel. Follow the page on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Just follow the journey, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Another week, another episode, man. I'll see you next week, man.
Take care.
Take care, man.